What's going on, guys? It's Chris HERIA. Welcome to another vlog. This past weekend, I uploaded a video called the 15 best six-pack ab exercises that take no equipment. And I was specifically showing you exercises that take no equipment because a lot of us out there don't have time to get to the gym or simply don't have access to the gym. And you know I love to show you guys that that should never be an excuse. All you need is the knowledge and the mindset to get in great shape and build solid muscle. Of course, with more equipment, you can have more options and a lot more potential. But there's a lot of people out there that have had full access to a gym and all the equipment for years and are still not in shape. And the reason why is because they're either missing the knowledge or, even more importantly, the mindset. And you guys love the six-pack abs video and asked me to make more videos covering the other parts of the body. So today we'll be covering legs. I'm gonna show you what I think are the 15 best exercises for legs that take no equipment. Now, all these exercises work out your legs, but I'm gonna show you my top 5 for your quads and glutes, my top 5 for calves, and my top 5 for hamstrings. We're gonna do every single exercise for 10 reps each. So the first muscle group we're gonna be covering is quads and glutes, and the first exercise we have is pistol squats. Let's go for 5 on each leg. All right, so there we have pistol squats. Now, of course, squats are great, and doing it with one leg, it's gonna be even more of an overload. Adding more weight to the exercise, increasing the overload, requiring more stabilization muscles, and of course, training your glutes and your quads. The next exercise we're gonna get into for our quads and our glutes is gonna be side-to-side jump squats. Let's go for 10. All right, so there we have side-to-side jump squats. You wanna be as explosive as you can with this movement to get the most out of your quads and your glutes. And speaking of being explosive, the third exercise I have for you guys is gonna be explosive assisted pistol squats. We're gonna go for 5 on each leg. Let's go for it. All right, so there we have the explosive assisted pistol squats. Moving on to the next exercise, we have step ups. Let's go for 10 on each leg. All right, so there we have the step ups. Now, of course, if you have a higher elevated surface to step on, it's gonna make this even more challenging. And if you have a lower elevated surface, it's gonna be a lot easier. So choose a height that challenges you, but allows you to do it with perfect form. Now, the 5th and last exercise I have for you guys to emphasize on your quads and your glutes, they're gonna be curtsy lunges. Let's go for 10 on each side. All right, so there we have the curtsy lunges. That's the 5th one for quads and glutes. That's 5 exercises down for our legs. Now we're gonna be moving on to the next 5 exercises that emphasize on our calves. The first exercise is gonna be sumo calf raises. Let's go for 10. All right. There's the first exercise down for our calves. Our second exercise is gonna be single leg calf raises plus hold. Let's go for 10 on each leg. Now, of course, we wanna focus on the contraction, and to do that, we're gonna need to hold on to something to focus more on our contraction and less on stabilizing. So whatever you're holding on to, try to hold on with the least amount of pressure. You're just using it to stabilize your body while doing this exercise. Let's go for it. Let's hold. Squeeze the core. All right, so there we have some single leg calf raises. Remember guys, when you don't have access to weights, you can always increase the overload by taking out one limb. Now the third exercise we have on our list for calves is gonna be tiptoe wall sit. Let's go for it. We wanna get our butt on the wall, toes up in a squat position. Don't let your back touch.
HERIA music.
All right, so there we have the tiptoe wall sit, a great one for your calves and for the rest of your legs, of course. And to increase your overall strength and endurance in your legs, I want you to hold this move as long as you can. Now moving on to the fourth exercise for your calves, we're gonna go for a single leg glute bridge calf raise, 10 times each. Let's get it. All right, so there we have the single leg glute bridge calf raise. Now, of course, this is very effective for your hamstrings as well, but it's also a great way to engage your calves from a different angle when you don't have access to equipment or weights. Now, the fifth and last exercise for our calves is gonna be calf pumps. And now that we're well into our workout routine, we're gonna pump our calves, increase the blood flow, and try to work them down to complete fatigue. I want you to max out. Let's go for it. All right, so that's gonna be the last one for our calves. Moving on to the last muscle group for our legs, we have hamstrings. And the first exercise for our hamstrings are gonna be deep lunges. Let's go for 10. All right, now that's a great exercise for your quads, of course. When you get to the top and your leg is straight, you're gonna feel your hamstrings firing up, and it's another great way to train your hamstrings with a different flexion when you have no equipment or access to a gym. Now we're gonna be moving into the second exercise, working our hamstrings. We're gonna go for low side-to-side squats. Let's go for 10. You wanna stay straight and low on one side, shift your body weight to the other side. Remain low position, contract your core. All right, moving on to the third exercise for our hamstrings, single leg Romanian deadlift. Let's go for 10.
HERIA music.
Now moving on to the fourth exercise on our list for hamstrings, that's gonna be elevated single leg hamstring bridge. Let's go for 10. All right, now we're moving in to the last exercise for this workout and the last exercise for our hamstrings. That's gonna be elevated hamstring curls. Let's go for the last 10, make these count. All right, we're gonna keep our bodies elevated, legs fully extended. We're gonna curl in, back down. All right, right, so there we have the last exercise for the hamstrings and the last exercise for the leg workout. So congratulations if you made it this far. This is a great routine to get started off with. And if you haven't been training like this, you may find that some of these exercises may even be a bit more difficult than the ones that you're trying in the gym. And remember, it's very important to utilize all types of training. Even if you have access to a gym and a bunch of equipment, if you're not incorporating this type of training into your workouts, you're gonna be lacking a lot of the benefits. So make sure to always mix it up and stay challenging yourself. If you're not being challenged, you're not growing. So thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video and learned how to engage different parts of your legs without the need of machines, then definitely smash that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you want the next video to be about. Share this video with a friend that's trying to get in shape from home, and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every Thursday, 2 p.m. USA Eastern Time, and if you comment within the first 30 minutes of any upload, you always have a chance to win some free HERIA apparel. And remember, to get this workout and more of my personal workouts and workout routines on your phone, make sure you download the HERIA Pro app in the App Store and Google Play Store. You're gonna get full access to my personal workouts and workout programs that I've created with specific goals in mind, like burning fat and building muscle. So if you're looking to get in the best shape of your life, then download the HERIA Pro app and start changing your life right away. And lastly, before I go, it's been long awaited and you guys have been so patient and supportive. I'm finally gonna be dropping the workout music album. It's gonna be dropping next week on Halloween at midnight, technically November 1st. I've been working really hard on this project and there's gonna be at least 10 tracks on the album. I can't wait for you guys to listen to them. They're sounding super fire right now and I can't wait for you guys to work out with them. If you wanna know exactly when they're gonna drop, make sure you're following me on Instagram. That's where I'll be announcing it first, and almost every post I do on IG, I always do some type of giveaway. So if you wanna be a part of that, make sure you're following me. I'll also have all the songs on my SoundCloud, so make sure you're following me on SoundCloud. And with that said, I'll see you guys on Halloween day. Get ready for the album to drop. Here's a little sneak preview of one of the tracks.
HERIA Music.
Smash that like button, guys.